Hi there, I'm Matt from the Underground Cookery School. Today I'm just going to show you a really simple, easy recipe.
How to make meatballs. There are two parts to this. The first is making a tomato sauce. Very simple. We're just going to put some onion in the pan. There was already olive oil in there. Just for the sake of continuity, we had that browning heating up. So you just cook those down a little bit. And we're also going to, on this pan here, I've just got a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to put some onion in there as well. This is just for the meatballs. In that goes. But I'm just going to put the tomatoes in, and all that is just a blitzed tin tomato. So we're just going to have that cooked down. That's a very simple tomato sauce. And over here I've just got some onion and garlic here for the meatballs. I'm not going to cook those down for too long, but just enough time to get a bit of colour on them. So maybe another 10 or 15 seconds, and whilst I'm doing that, I'm just going to break up a little bit of minced beef. I always go for the low fat stuff, so this is about 5%, but whatever it takes your fancy. Onion and garlic goes in. Purists might suggest that you wait for the onion and garlic to cool down totally before you put it in, just for the sake of not wanting to start cooking the meat. I've got some breadcrumbs here, so I'm just going to add a few of those in there. You could add an egg if you like, but I'm just for moisture and flavour, I'm just going to put a little bit of tomato ketchup. I've also got Worcester sauce, a little bit of Tabasco, just a touch of pepper, a little bit of salt, and I'm just going to mix that around. Now, if I don't get the texture that I want, what I will do, in fact I can already see it's not quite there yet, I'm just going to keep adding breadcrumbs until I get it, and then just combine that together till you get a nice sort of firm bolus of food, or beef. So what you can now do is take that to one side. I'm going to now start rolling individual meatballs, and you can do these whatever size you like. I think I'm just going to go a little bit bigger. I'm only going to do one here, so that when you come back there'll be lots more on the thing, because you don't need to see me rolling them all out. I'll see you in a second. Now I've got the tomato sauce in here. I'm going to try and show it. Oh, there we go. That's nice and hot, which is what we want. You can put the meatballs straight in, but what I'm going to do is just throw them in the pan and just brown them off. So again, this is just from a continuity point of view. I'm just going to brown these off, which you don't really need to watch me do. But when they're all nice and brown, we'll come back and then pop them back in the tomato sauce to finish off cooking. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so those are, we've just got a bit of colour on those meatballs now, so I'm just going to pop them back in the tomato sauce that we made earlier on. Like I said, not essential to brown the meat off, but personally I prefer it. I'm just going to give those meatballs a bit of a coating in that sauce, and then the final part really is this simple. I'm just going to pop the lid back on, stick it on the hob, bring it up to the, you can either bring it up to the boil and put it in the oven, particularly as it's got a stainless steel handle, and just cook it for sort of 10 or 12 minutes, or just let it sort of gently bubble away for 10-12 minutes, and then they'll be nice and cooked. And the reason I like doing it this way is because all the lovely beef flavour then sort of goes into the tomato sauce. We'll then plate those up just with a bit of Parmesan. Been on for about 12 minutes. I'm just going to plate these up. And that is how you make meatballs.